Foro del Sol Stadium. The college football postseason continues with the Arizona Bowl. It's the Oregon Ducks and the Miami Hurricanes. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's say hello to our friend Holly Rowe on the sideline.
The Hurricanes head coach told me before the game, Coach is using a great motivational tactic in the locker room with his team. He told me this is the best game outside of the playoffs in this postseason. I am challenging our guys to put on a show for our fans. They want to make sure people know we will be in the playoff next year, and that motivation all starts here today with a terrific top 25 matchup. Back to you.
All right, Holly. Kickoff team on the field, ready to start this postseason classic. Fielded in the end zone. It's Bear. He's got great speed. He's on the loose. Can they catch him? They won't get him. It's a touchdown. He just took it the entire length of the field, end to end, coast to coast, nationwide for the touchdown.
And how about the fans in the stands going, no, 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 take a knee, take, no, yes, 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 yes. Over 100 yards for the kickoff return. Nice job taking that in the end zone, making a huge play.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. Well, I'd say that's quite a way to make an early statement. Take the opening kickoff and run it all the way back for a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone, it's Cotton. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Running inside, it's Fletcher. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. They feed him again. Didn't find a lot of room. Let's give him 2 out to the 20.
And we kind of wondered coming into this game, did they want to run it up the middle? Did they want to run it near that big fella at defensive tackle? Because he's a grown man, makes plays all over the field. They try him early. I wonder if they'll keep trying it, because we haven't seen a lot of people week in and week out that has been able to block that big fella.
Well, you're trailing in the game. Someone's got to make a play. There's an accurate throw by the quarterback, and when you throw it accurately like that, you give your receiver an opportunity to advance the ball. Good, strong running.
Finding some room. Brought down at the 47-yard line after the 15-yard pickup. And the Canes are in the hurry-up.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the first down, and listen, you got to reload. You got to reload.
Recovers the fumble, and he's still going. They bring him down, but not only does he recover the fumble, he gets the first down. I don't know if it was luck or aggression or just a fortuitous bounce, but at least they've got the ball back.
But one thing I do know, Reese, this running back has got to do a better job with ball security. You cannot turn the football over and expect to win this game. They're very lucky they were able to jump on top of that.
Makes it past the marker. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Canes!
And that's a big problem for this defense. When you get that guy in space, it's hard to catch him. You got to bottle him up near the line of scrimmage. Palmer, too much daylight too early in that run.
Yeah, you're right, David. And I think that's what makes this guy unique. With his skill sets, you just know it's a matter of time. You just keep giving him the football. Good things are going to happen. Wrong touchdowns are going to happen. And you saw it right there.
And right down the middle. He'll bring it out. It's Bear. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. He might want another play. Dante Moore. Keeps looking downfield. Fires on the move. The short hands. It's Stewart. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Open the drive with a chunk play out past the 40, and they are in business on first down. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Davison. Picked up maybe 3 on the play at 2nd and 7. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. They go right back to him. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. 3rd and 6 yards to go. Not able to hook up there, incomplete.
Oof, you got to be careful if you're the...
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. Moore to throw for it on 4th down. Looking to scramble. He's going to take off. Big pickup on that one. They'll mark him out at the 40. And the Ducks racing to the line in the hurry-up. Throwing Moore. That's caught. It's Stewart. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. He wants to change this route. Moore will throw. Caught near the sticks. It's Bear.
Really nice job responding by the offense here. They watched the opponent go down the field and score a touchdown on that last drive, and you can see the quarterback there in the commercial break. He's telling his guys, let's go. We're going to go get this one. Everybody lock in. And that's what you're seeing on this drive. Doing a really, really nice job. They look confident. They're trying to score a touchdown themselves.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Moore with the play fake. Outside the pocket, lets it go. Complete to the left. So close to that end zone. He can almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. Running the red zone. It's Davison. He's got it down to the 1-yard line, right on the doorstep of Pater. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Off the play fake. It's complete to the left. Touchdown, Oregon! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Quarterbacks love finding their tight ends down here in this area of the field. Big targets in small spaces. Nice work on that TD.
Lining up for the PAT. And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. That's the end of the period, and Oregon has the lead. 1 period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the 2nd quarter. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Some early movement along the offensive line, and they'll walk it back. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Concentration is key. Have to know the snap count. The false start backs him up. It's 1st and 15. The run inside. It's Pringle. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. And the Canes want to move quickly.
A lot of times you see these defenses, man, they pull the run blitzes. They understand the formations. It might be a...
Got a little grass. Bust through behind his pad. Across the 50-yard line on the huge pickup, and he's out of bounds at the 45. And the Hurricanes come to the line after the big connection and going back to work. Mensah throws for the tight end. Finds his man. It's Gilbert. Breaks free, and he might be gone. Touchdown, Hurricanes! He got a step and just dusted the field.
And that's what I think makes this tight end so dynamic. He's so dangerous once he has the ball in his hands. There's so many tight ends out there that are just possession guys, and they usually go down right after they catch the ball. This guy has the ability to, with his speed, to make people miss, and he showed it to you right there in that touchdown catch.
Extra point here will tie the game. Well, you could draw a line in the middle, and he would have hit that thing. And after the extra point was good, it's even Steven here in the second quarter. Just one of those mistakes. It can happen as the kickoff goes out of bounds. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Running inside, it's Davison. Turning it on! He makes the stop at the 48. That'll be enough for a first down and a pickup of 10.
And on that run, he shows you his speed, speed, speed. When I think Oregon Duck running backs, LaMichael James, Kenyon Barner, Jonathan Stewart, I think about guys that are burners, and when they got to the second level, they were gone. That's exactly what this guy is right here.
The offense has it now at the 48-yard line, 1st and 10. Moore. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's 2nd and long here.
And the defense makes a play, finally. This is a lot of offense early in this football game, a lot of scoring. Need more of this from the defense. Getting to the quarterback, making him feel uncomfortable, and then when you get him down, you get him behind the sticks. Good things happen for your defense.
They'll go to the ground. Plows through the defense. He cannot get there. It'll be 4th down. Guys, look at this. I'm surprised they're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th down. Might be calling a hot route. 4th down, Moore. Trying to burn this defensive back. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. Desperately wanted to convert on 4th down, but couldn't do it.
Tell you what, coaches catch heat a lot nowadays, especially on social media. I expect him to catch a lot of heat. 4th down, long yardage situation on your own territory, and you want to go for it, and you fail, and you're surprised. You definitely shouldn't be surprised. Just don't check your mentions, dog.
Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Runs through the tackle.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle him, wear him out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Throwing, Mensah. Here's a heat. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Almost intercepted. It'll fall incomplete. The defense almost came up with a turnover.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started, in their opponent territory. Now you're at 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
The Canes will try to move the sticks on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Can't make the connection, and the defense gets a 4th down stop. Bunch formation for these receivers. Movement on the offensive line. That's going to be a false start, and they'll walk it back. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. So frustrating for an offense to just give away yards with false start penalties. Makes the catch, and he's free. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets it to midfield. The Ducks in the hurry-up.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some...
He's going to take a shot. Got it. And he will score. Touchdown, Ducks.
Well, you got to give the quarterback a lot of credit on that one, David. As soon as he recognized man coverage, there was no question where he was going to be looking. One of the fastest wide receivers in the game.
I was about to say, you credit the quarterback. It's his speed. You play him man-to-man, he gets open, he wins. I'm not sure why we're crediting the quarterback. He's got jets.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. He'll bring it out. It's Lyle. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he had just taken a knee in the end zone. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. On the run, it's Pringle. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Great job of contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Here's Mensah to throw. Makes the grab. It's Pringle. He goes out of bounds just short of the 30 at the 29-yard line, and when you're backed up, execution like that at a premium. They'll try to muscle their way forward on 3rd and short from the 29. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Fires quickly. At the 40, there he goes. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds. Mark it at the 47-yard line, and this offense is going to work. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practiced, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these 3rd down situations.
Wants to throw on 1st down. Flushed out of the pocket. He'll get rid of it. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Pringle. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42.
All right, defense, that's what we can't do. We can't give up this many chunk yards on the ground. Got to commit more guys to the line of scrimmage. Got to get those running backs on the ground. That's way too easy.
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Trying to take it back.
Not only do they get the interception, but they're able to get a huge return. Remember, this team practices this all week, right? Once they get the interception, they've got guys turning their heads, and they're looking for blocks or looking for people to get a hat on down the field. And with that INT, they now flip it. That could be a big point swing in this game.
And that's exactly what you want to do as a defense, man. You want to get penetration and not let that tank get downhill. Because when he gets downhill at that weight and that size, it could be a problem for your defense. Get him before he gets started.
He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in.
And this offense trying to be physical inside the 5-yard line. I get it, but I tell you what, Palmer, this quarterback has earned some trust from me with the day he's had.
Yeah, right now he's thinking,
And the defense gets home with the pressure and knocking down for a loss, but there are penalty markers down. Let's sort that out. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Takes the handoff. It's Davison. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Someone not clear on the snap count. It'll be a false start, and they'll move it back. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. And, guys, everybody needs to be on the same page. Those false starts in this part of the field, crushers. 2nd. Caught! They will score! Touchdown, Ducks!
Man, what great offensive execution. You talk about addressing a 2-minute situation and using almost all of the clock, adding to your lead and creating more momentum going into the half. Great execution by this offense.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finish it by firing one in from the 13 for the score. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Just enough time for one final play in this half. On the run, it's Pringle. Breaks into the open. Powers through the defender. They'll spot the ball at the 34 as he goes out of bounds right there. So that's going to do it here in the first half. Stay tuned for the halftime break.
Number 39, set to kick this one. He'll bring it out. It's Lyle.
He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. And sort of an ugly first half, honestly, but the deficit's still manageable if they want to wrap up this season with a bowl win.
This is a team I know that takes a lot of pride, and I'm sure at halftime in the locker room, David, there was some shouting going on. They need to get themselves motivated and ready to go because they're not out of this game.
Yeah, and when you get that shouting and you get the quarreling amongst each other, you get some motivation. You need something good to happen early. This first possession, get the football, go make something happen, create some momentum.
Here's Darian Mensah to throw. Bought a little time, lets it go. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a third down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. Using his legs and Springle. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D-linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling.
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. DBs locked up tight on the receivers. Throws to the wideout. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on fourth down, and they keep the drive alive. They were willing to spin that wheel of fortune in their own territory, and it paid off.
And it came up good. I mean, I think you see the aggressiveness by these offenses now, willing to go for it on their own territory, and I like it because they got it.
Looking to the big tight end. Got him downfield. Runs through a man, and he might have some space. He steps out of bounds at the 15-yard line. Big pickup on the ground, and they're rolling.
Yeah, I think if you're on offense right now, you're thinking, I don't know if our defense can stop them. They couldn't do it the last drive out. We're down a lot on the scoreboard right now, so we need to score touchdowns every time we have the ball. That was a big play for them, but they got to cap this thing off.
Mensah. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
And if this offense is going to get back in the football game, those are the plays they have to make. Like, they have to make contested catches. They got to find a way to get some points, to create some explosive plays. Those 50-50 balls, when you get your hand on it, man, they got to start making those plays.
The Hurricanes will hustle to the line. Darian Mensah from the gun on third down. Unloads it left. Touchdown, Miami! And they take it in for 6 more points. Timing and better execution, that is just what a quarterback and wide receiver need.
And it's timing, it's route running, right? You got to be precise. You got to know exactly what yard you're running to. The quarterback receiver on the same page. That's why you get the touchdown.
And a special teams miscue as the kickoff goes out of bounds. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty.
Break. Here we go.
Here's Moore to throw. And it's incomplete, deflected, knocked away by the D.
And just an awesome job by that defender on that play. Great awareness, and he had his eyes on the quarterback, so he saw the ball thrown, and as such, he was able to go and swat it away.
Leaves it with the back. creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Just shy of midfield at the 47. The defense needs a third down stop. Just feeds the running back. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical. They're trying to stay on the field.
The Ducks have it with a 1st and 10. The run inside. It's Hill. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Oh, they're trying to run the football there, just nowhere to go. They got dominated up front at the point of attack.
Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Dante Moore. Got a man. It's Hill. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the 1st down. And the Ducks moving quickly to the line. From the red zone, looking for a man. Lets it fly deep downfield. In the end zone, he's got it! Touchdown, Oregon! This guy's putting the Oregon offense on his shoulders, carrying them however you want, on the ground or through the air.
I mean, so fun to watch when you got a guy that can do this. And we've seen it with the Ducks in history, man. They've had some great ones that put their team on their shoulders. If you need me to run it, I'll run it. You need me to throw it, I can do that too.
The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they closed the deal with a 20-yard pass for 6. Coming out with it, it's Lyle. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Throwing, Mensah. He'll loft one deep down the left side. Intercepted, and that is the last thing they needed. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
And the defense hasn't made many plays today, but who can make those plays late? And this place got really, really quiet just now. They made the big play. They forced the INT, and now a chance to build on this lead and make this place even quieter.
Quarterback extends the play. He's got it. There he goes. He was just a breath from taking that one all the way, and he'll run that momentum right into the 4th quarter. They go back to work in the final period of this one. They'll go play action with Moore. Steps away. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be 2nd down.
Like the job by the defense there in coverage. They took every option away from the quarterback. He was outside of the pocket, nowhere to go with it, so they forced the incompletion throwaway.
Clock is under 4 minutes as they come to the line for second down. Throwing more. They're working that left side. He'll be pulled down inside the 10 of the 8-yard line as they play a little pitch, catch, and run.
Well, I tell you, man, this guy's been putting on a show all game long. We've seen his decision-making. We've seen his athleticism. Because of him, they've got this huge lead in the fourth quarter. So why stop throwing it? Just keep it going when the going's good.
Finds his big tight end. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. The Ducks want to pick up the tempo. Making side adjustments here. Moore to the air. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. He'll be pushed out of bounds just short of the end zone, and that one saved a touchdown at least for now. They'll come to the line just 1 yard shy of the goal line on third down. Moore from the gun on third down. Oh, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. Touchdown, Ducks! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
There's no mercy rule in college football, man. They have got a huge lead here in the fourth quarter. They are still chucking it, and they are still scoring.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the fourth. Fielded in the end zone. It's Lyle. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. Miami's offense comes out ready to go to work. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find...
And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
This quarterback has been under duress all game long. He's one of the best in the country, and he's used to having his way. He's the one who's used to dictating to opposing defenses, but that has not been the case in this game. Here we are late. He's still under pressure, taking a sack there.
No harder position to play in a ball game than the offensive line. You know, tonight in this game, you're down by a lot. You know you have to pass the football. Man, it's a tough job to protect up front, and they definitely struggled on that play.
Gonna run it. It's Fletcher. He's gonna lose a yard on that one.
And I think a lot of people are going to look at that drive, and first of all, the drive was awful. They're all going to look at the drive and say it was awful, but how about the giving up on third down? I mean, you got third and long, and you try to sneak a run in, and this drive, this possession, it was disastrous for the offense. And now you just hope you have enough space to get a punt.
Here's Mensah to throw. He lofts one down the sideline. And it's incomplete, and the defense stands tall and gets off the field.
Listen, with the aggressiveness of offenses and taking chances, a lot of times it's going to put your defense in a hole. And this defense is going to have to come through in the clutch right here because you're trailing. They can't get more scores. They got to get a stop on this possession, and the offense is going to have to do better than they just did.
Sometimes just punt the ball. Now this offense set up with a 1st and goal. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Ducks!
And how about it? Everyone getting involved, getting the big tight end involved. This offense has done an unbelievable job scoring points. This defense has had no answers. Just keep it rolling, offense.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. That's exactly what you want to do when you have that type of field position. Strike quickly, and they did. One play, and they put it on the board. Fielded in the end zone, it's Lyle. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. The Canes offense comes onto the field looking to put together a drive. We'll see if that failed fourth down in their own end last time, David, sort of curbed some of the aggressiveness.
Well, you hear about it all the time in football. Go for it. Be aggressive. The problem is when you get stopped, sometimes it puts you in a hole. And, Jesse, now the offense has to come out and respond.
They were real disappointed not getting that first down. You can see it on the sideline. So let's just see if that's kind of galvanized them a little bit here to go make a statement and get some points.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Here's Darian Mensah to throw. Fires to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Turning on the Jets. The 30. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Canes. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Well, you got to love the attitude of this team. I know they're still down by a lot on the scoreboard, but a really nice job by the quarterback. Accurate throwing that touchdown pass.
And they add the extra point to finish the drive. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they put points up in electrifying fashion with an 82-yard toss for 6. He'll bring it out. It's Bear. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Moore, play action. Turns it loose deep. Intercepted, and finally, this defense makes a play. Just a small return, but a big play as they have it now at the 45. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. Not a lot to feel great about in this one, Jesse, but I'm sure they'll try to seek out some positives.
Well, this might be an opportunity, too, Reese, to go back when they watch this game and just...
And he throws another interception, his 3rd one of the night. Got room on the return. Past the 30. The 10. In with the pick 6. Touchdown, Oregon.
How about a game-changing play for this defense? Stepping in front of the football and knowing what to do with it, taking it all the way to the end zone.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. He'll bring it out. It's Lyle. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Running inside. It's Fletcher.
Really good surge that time by the offensive line. You saw all those bodies by the defense being pushed backwards. That opened up the crease for the ball carrier. He's able to get a really nice gain there, setting up 2nd and inches.
Here's a little room there. Running through contact. Gets the ball right to the 50-yard line, and that'll be enough for a first down. And the Canes just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Using his legs, it's Fletcher. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
If you're going to stop the run game, you better be physical up front on the defensive line. They've got some maulers. They've got some dudes with bad intentions. Nice play there.
Mensah. He hurls one deep down the left side. A sensational grab down the field there as they try to at least put a positive spin on the end of this game. The offense uses a timeout, 15 seconds left to play. Trying to run, it's Fletcher. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. Second down coming up. Still firing away as he'll go down swinging. He wants it all. And the pass will be incomplete, looking for a little window dressing at the end, but the ball game is over.